Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, whenever you're watching, yeah, watching this. So, today I'm going to talk to you. My glasses are all messed up because I stepped on them. Sorry. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about something a little bit more serious. So if you guys have any triggers, with talking about sexual assaults or rape, you guys kind of want to scoot. I'm not going in the big detail, but we're definitely going to be talking about it. Along with, if you do not want any spoilers for the new, oh, sorry, I have heartburn so bad. Whew. If you guys don't want any spoilers, spoilers for the new Unbelievable series on Netflix, you are going to want to scoot. So, this new series, I'm getting into it right now, so go if you haven't. This new series on Netflix is called Unbelievable. It is about a mass serial rapist. It's definitely one of those movies or one of those series that I could not stop watching. I binged it. It was really, 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 really good. I usually get triggered very easily by things that have to do with sexual assaults. I, however, did not for this show. It did, however, make me feel uncomfortable because they do show rape-y scenes, but it's through the victim's eyes, so it kind of made me feel different in a sense. Because I've been there. If you are a sexual assault victim, I do empathize with you, and I'm really sorry for what you went through. No one should have to ever go through anything like that at all. I myself have had three incidents when I was 7, when I was 18, and just here 2 years ago. So, I've struggled a lot in my life with these. This series definitely shows different ways that women deal with sexual assault and rape. It gave me a different perspective because a lot of people who haven't gone through it, they think you should act a certain way, you should be a certain way, but it's not like that at all. Every person deals with things in their own way. So this series starts off to one of the main characters. Her name is Marie. She's very young. She came out of a foster system. They stuck her in a placement program where she has her own house and she has a job. She rides her bike everywhere. Very responsible. She's only been on her own for like 6 months before she was victim of rape. This man came into her house, tied her up. She tried to call people. Finally, she got a hold of the police. She wrote a report, and then because of her background of being in a foster care system, they kind of made it seem like she was lying to them. So she felt bad. So she said that it didn't happen. Well, then she went home and explained to them, like, no, it really happened. Like, this happened to me. It was a thing. She kind of was in more or less the denial stage where she just wanted to pretend like it didn't happen and wanted everything to go back to the way it was. Which, if that's how you deal with it, so be it. Well, because she did that, everybody's like, oh, she's lying. So this whole time, the police charge her with a false report. And in the midst of all this, is showing different other victims, other women that are being sexually assaulted by the same guy. And he does it in like different counties, so police officers don't put two and two together because they don't talk. And anyways, by the end, the detectives get smart. They catch on to him. They see what's going on, and they find the bad guy in the end. For me, it felt good just because I never got that closure. I never will get that closure. I hope that if anything happens to any of you like that, you come forth right away and talk about it. Your story needs to be told. Things need to be taken care of. You deserve better, and you deserve to have closure. This is a really hard topic. So at the end, they find the rapist. All these women, there's over 30 of them. And he goes to jail for the rest of his life, which it gave me goosebumps, because you hear in the news, you see the first guy who sexually assaulted me only went to jail for 30 days. I was 7 years old. This man went to jail for 30 days. And I mean, I get to live with it my whole entire life, but you get to go to jail for 30 days. Like, that's awesome. So seeing this guy go to jail, even though it was just a series, just made me feel so good that out there, other women are getting their closure, and these bad guys are going to jail, or bad women, because believe it or not, women can be rapists. So it just kind of, the series definitely took me through what could have happened, what does happen, and it breaks my heart that this is the world we live in now. I wish it wasn't. But there's more resources now than ever for anyone who has been sexually assaulted, raped. I know it's so hard, but if you are listening to this, something has happened to you, you want to come forth and talk about it. It's easier. Things can't be taken care of if people don't know. I know what it feels like not to want to talk about it, to make it want to go away. I mean, I hid in my house for 3 days, so I know what it's like. I took showers beyond showers beyond showers beyond showers. I just want, for one, I wanted you guys to hear about this series, because for those of you who are struggling with sexual assault, this is definitely one of those shows where, I don't want to say it gave me closure in a sense, but it definitely kind of made me feel good about the fact that the bad guys don't always get away. That they can get caught. In my experience, it has not been that way. So I really, really, really enjoyed it. And then at the end, it just shows all these women living their best lives, being who they are, and not falling under the victim category. They're coming out and being whoever they want to be. You do not have to live in an I'm a victim category. You do not have to identify as a sexual assault victim. I do not. I don't talk about it frequently. And when I introduce myself, it's not something that I'm like, hey. So I did want to talk to you guys about it today, just for the main fact that this series just blew my mind away with how good it was and how I explained everything. And like I said, it just made me super happy to see the bad guy go to jail. So if anything like this has happened to you guys, I just push you to tell someone. Go to authorities about it. Get taken care of. If you're struggling with things like this, go get help. Talk to somebody. You don't have to go through any of this alone. Unfortunately, in the world we're living in, there are so many people out there that know what you were going through or know what you went through. I am always here to talk personally. I am not the best when it comes to counseling, but I will be here to lend an ear always. If you live close by, there is always Haven and Wellsboro. There is the churches a lot of times will put for a counseling session, and believe me, I'm not like 100% with churches, so but that definitely helped. And finding other victims that have gone through the same thing you went through, just to talk about it, because even though it has happened and it doesn't seem like talking about it's going to make it better, I feel like it just, the more we talk about it, the easier it is to talk about. I don't ever want to use what happened in my life as a crutch. I want to use it as a step to, and that's what I did. I used it as a step to get me to my next level of life. Like, it's behind me. I don't depend on that. So, I will be making another video this week just because this one is so serious. I'm not very good on this topic. I get super nervous and awkward and I don't know what to say, but I just wanted to encourage those of you who have to watch that show, just because it does kind of put a little closeness in your mind. Have a good day, guys.